Get your reading caps on. Today we'll be heading into the Churchill Library, located in Bromley. You will be sent here by Sabertooth Syd from the Vagabonds in order to get some books, including some that were actually banned by the British government before the bombs fell. Let's get right into it. There are a few terminals that we can read, but I want to show you where the keys are first off, so you can get right on with your journey here. If you want into this wee room, by the way, you just activate the chain from the little hole and you can get right on inside, gaining you quite a lot of ammunition. I don't know why they have so much ammo stockpiled in the library here, but it's a good win for you nonetheless. Right, there is the banned books room, as well as some guests running about. They won't take too kindly to your presence, so once you deal with them, be sure to pick apart at this little safe that's hiding in the terminal. Pretty good placement. And go into here. You will get the banned books key in the first bathroom, and you'll also get another ghoul who's going to drop down. The next one's a novice door, which has some supplies for you just lying around. You can get yourself some Molotov cocktails, which is pretty handy early on. There's a book return terminal for all the overdue books that you are going to find. Saves it making up a lot of space in your inventory. And another ghoul's going to appear. Brilliant. Into the banned book section. Lolita is down at the bottom here. There's Dr. Zhivago, Brave New World, The Lusty Frontier Maid, which is actually playing the Lusty Argonian Maid from Skyrim. A few more overdue books that you can get. 1984 is even in here. I somehow missed that in my own run. The Catcher in the Rye, and a couple of others. These books should be enough to give over to Sin, but we will show you exactly where you can find the optional one that he really wants. I don't know if it makes completing the quest a little different, but either way, we'll want to get into this section, the right wing of the library. Now, the best way, or else the only way, is to just climb all the way up to the top. Watch out for the shotgun trap. Don't die to it. Especially don't die to the chief librarian, who seems to still be here. And grab the key. There's the chief librarian terminal, which we'll have a little read of once we get the books here. A little cafe, another door you can unlock. And again, a terminal in here for the solicitors, the lawyer's firm that was also based in here. Now let's go grab ourselves the book first. The book was hidden devilishly. I mean, it took me so long during the live stream with viewer input to find it. So let's go get some. There are 4 feral ghouls that will pop out once you try to enter this area. And the book is underneath this. Just lift it and it'll be sitting there. Now, the reason it's not there for me is because clearly the book doesn't spawn until you actually do the quest. But that's where you'll find the Dove's Dilemma underneath. Moving along, there's just some supplies scattered about. Lots of textbooks. They weigh a bit in your inventory, but they don't have any value, so I recommend you get rid of them at your earliest convenience. Grab the overdue books just whilst you're in the area, why not? And get them turned into tokens. Be sure to do that before you leave. Don't have them clog up your inventory. As for other books you can find around here, it seems that this guy was pretty well stocked. You can get ammo and some meds, which will help you in taking down all of the rather nasty ghouls who are running about, or crawling about to be more precise. Again, just check every book and you should get the required number just from the banned books and the Dove's Dilemma to satisfy Syd. Alright, so you know where the keys are and you know what is in the right wing of the library. Now let's take our time and have a little look through the rest of the place and read some of the terminals to get a wee bit of an idea as to why some books were being banned by the British government before the war. While the exact answer is not found in here, it is just alluded to in a few occasions. So if you go onto the library terminal here, you can actually see the books specifically that were banned. And a little note for books from the 50s. Dear readers, we are excited to announce we have acquired a collection of books from the 1950s. These books offer a fascinating glimpse into the cultural, social and political landscape of the era. Whether you're interested in literature, history or pop culture, there is something for everyone in this collection. Some notable titles include Lord of the Flies, Fahrenheit 451, On the Road, Invisible Man, and The Old Man and the Sea. These books are available for checkout now. Hope you enjoy exploring this unique collection. Nice. So these are ones that have been withdrawn, as well as ones that have been banned. So The Great Escape and Dove's Dilemma weren't banned. Charles Dickens' Art of War, also not banned, but The Catcher in the Rye was banned. Da Vinci Code, Kill the Mockingbird, nope, all good. And then Brave New World in 1984, George Orwell's, was all banned. The Alchemist, The Hobbit, and The Lord of the Rings all survived. Larry Crocker and also survived, and The Catcher in the Rye again banned. Great Gatsby, it survived. Okay, let's have a little nosy around. If you want a Protectron to help you out with the ghouls, all you have to do is activate this terminal. It's a novice one, should be handy enough. And the Protectron will be friendly to you as long as you don't fire on him, and he will take out any of the ghouls. He won't go into the right wing, but I do believe if you lure the ghouls back and then walk in through the door, they should spawn in here, to which then he can engage them. So we've seen the basement and the first level. So let's go up to the solicitor's terminal and have a little read. So this is intramail for the office space at Churchill Library. Dear colleagues, I'm writing to inform you that our office at Churchill Library remains one of the few remaining human-occupied spaces in the facility. As you may be aware, the library has undergone a major transformation, with most of the operations now being handled by robots. You'll see that the librarian upstairs, the chief one, is also not particularly happy at this change. While it has led to increased efficiency and cost saving, it's also resulted in a significant reduction in the number of human employees, which is kind of strange because there is a restaurant cafe at the top floor, so I guess their business plummeted as the robots moved in. Well, when it came to like lunchtime with employees, there was probably still a lot of the public visiting. I want to reassure you that our office remains fully operational and we are committed to providing the highest level of service to our clients. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions or concerns, and I appreciate your understanding. Peter Golden. Dear clients, please remember that we're here to bring a little bit of legal order to the chaos of the above resource wars. We may not have a conventional courtroom anymore, since it got bombed, but we've enough legal jargon to make the judge in the new courthouse's head spin. Let us know if your legal dilemmas, whether it's a dispute over who gets the last bottle of Nuka-Cola or Ion Brew, or a disagreement about the ownership of a now banned book. We've got your back. Our legal team is ready to take on the case no matter how trivial or absurd it may seem. So if you find yourself in the need of legal advice, don't hesitate to drop by our office. We're based in Bromley's Churchill Library, and we'll be there to help you navigate the legal wasteland. Remember, the only thing more dangerous than a drop bomb is a poorly written contract. Stay safe out there. Legal research. Dear colleagues, I'm writing to let you know our legal research database has just been juiced up with the freshest court rulings and legislations. This database is our secret sauce for staying in the loop with the latest in the legal world and diving deep into any legal rabbit hole you fancy. Please take time to explore the database and familiarise yourself with its features. If you have any questions or need assistance, don't hesitate to reach out. Case management. I'm writing to remind you that to update the case management system with any new developments in your cases. This case is essential for tracking the progress of our cases and ensuring that we meet all deadlines and obligations. If I catch one more client's personal information thrown in the bin, there will be a fully fledged investigation and the perpetrator will be removed. Feel free to hire us as solicitors though. Please make sure to enter any new information or updates as soon as possible. If you have any questions or need assistance, don't hesitate to reach out again. Legal writing. I'm writing to remind you of the importance of clear and concise legal writing. If I catch anyone trying to screw over our clients, you'll find yourself without a job. Our clients rely on us to communicate complex legal concepts in a way that is understandable and persuasive. Stop screwing them over. Please take some time to review your writing and ensure it is clear, concise and free of errors. If you need assistance with writing or editing, don't hesitate to reach out to me or another member. Lastly, legal ethics. I'm writing to remind you of the importance of ethical conduct in our legal practice. As solicitors, we have a duty to uphold the highest standards of professionalism and integrity. Stop chasing the money. Please take some time to review the rules of professional conduct and familiarise yourself with the ethical guidelines that govern our practice. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Okay, so that's a little bit of information on the solicitors. Again, there is so much writing in a lot of terminals in Fallout London that is just brilliant. It really gives an insight into a lot of industries that I would never have thought about. So there is a safe here that you don't have to crack open, and lots of cigarettes for you. Alright, Churchy, what have we got in here? It appears that this was, well, some humans. What a surprise. You find lots of items just lying around here, so pick up anything that you might need. Let's go have a read now of the Chief Librarian's Terminal, back on the top floor. Again, as I was saying, there is a little advanced door here, which when unlocked will give you access to an ice cooler and just a load of random stuff, as well as some corned beef. Which, to be fair, I don't actually know the stats on corned beef. Let's see. It heals you for 25 and has 5 rads. It's worth 25 caps, though. Tickets. Can't believe I said that. Anyways, we'll move on in back into here. I hope the ghoul won't mind us reading the librarian. Either that is the Chief Librarian or he ate the Chief Librarian. Either way. So, dear readers, we regret to inform you that due to certain actions, or recent actions, by the British government, certain books have been banned from circulation. These books are now kept in a secure location. They are not available for checkout or perusal. We understand it may be disappointing for some of you, but we must comply with government regulations. We encourage you to explore the vast collection of books still available at the Churchill Library, and we apologise for any inconvenience and appreciate your understanding, library management. But there was a few attempts to write this, so attempt 2. Well, it's official, the British government has decided to play the role of the book police, and now we're left with a collection of banned books. These poor things are now locked up tight in a secure location. You can't even take a peek at them. Yep, you read that right. No more checking out or flipping through these books. Thanks a lot, government. But hey, at least you can still browse through the rest of our collection, so get your reading game on and explore the Churchill Library while you still can. Sorry for the inconvenience, folks. Blame it on the powers that be. That from the unhappy Chief Librarian. Now, this was attempt 1. Dear readers, well, isn't this just fantastic? The British government has decided to ban some books, and guess what? They're now locked up tighter than Fort Knox. No browsing, no checking out, no nothing. Thanks, government. You've really outdone yourselves this time. But don't worry, you can still read the other books in the library. Aren't you lucky? So, get ready to dive into the Churchill Library. You know, the one with the books you're actually allowed to read. The not-so-happy Chief Librarian. Dear Terminal, it's been a rough day at the library. The Protectron robots have taken over most of the jobs, and I'm one of the few humans left. I can't help but feel lonely and depressed seeing my friends' jobs replaced by machines. It's not like I'm not grateful for having a job, but the feeling of isolation is overwhelming. I'm trying to stay positive and focus on providing the best service to our patrons, but it's hard. I miss the days when we worked together, humans and robots alike. Now it feels like I'm the last human standing in a world of machines. I hope things will get better soon. Until then, I'll keep pushing through and trying to make the best of this situation. The Chief Librarian. Bit of a story. So there was a definite culture shift when the Chief Librarian was in charge. There's also a rifle box here. Unlock it. You'll get a pretty decent weapon. Usually. And yeah, beware the trap when you enter the building is a very important point. That pretty much covers the Churchill Library. Where is it on the map, of course? It is south of the Hound and the Swan and Mitre. You'll get to it before you would get over to the Glades or Bromley. Thank you for watching.